Hello, my name is Dana Crider. Welcome to my LifePage. Today we're going to be talking about social work. The social work that I'm involved in is very unique because it deals with recycling of waste and waste management. I'll come to that after I give a little bit of an introduction to myself. I'm a grandfather of 10. I'm the father of 4 children, 3 of whom are living, and we have a son here in India, we have a son in Boston, and we have a son in Connecticut. All of my children were educated here at Woodstock School, which is where my wife and I have lived since 1979. When I think back to what led into this opportunity to work in recycling and environmental care, I think of the fact that it's a long story. The story began at least back in 1995. We had a staff member on staff here at Woodstock, a good friend of mine, a colleague, and his name was Dick Wechter. And Dick Wechter took on this habit. He always carried a nylon bag, and he would walk to school and pick up trash along the road as he walked. Then he decided to pay out of his own pocket for 3 young guys to clean gullies and nullahs on the hillside. If you're talking about education that works into social services is a wide idea. It could be social services could be marriage counseling. It could be a doctor teaching birth control. It could be a scientist teaching how to solve environmental issues. It could be somebody coming up with another way to fire a tractor that we hear in the distance. You have to have a passion for what you're doing. You have to have a commitment. You have to have maybe a large view, as in a large dream of what you want to accomplish. You have to have the ability to set and accomplish and then maybe even replan goals as you go along. We're talking about environmental care as social services, but if you look at other social service, if you're rescuing children out of abusive situations, you will see the results. If you're going out of your way to take care of abused people somewhere, you will see results. Young men, or even middle-aged men, far too many of them, when they make a little bit of money, they're happy to go on, enjoy life, not come back to work for a couple of weeks, or even show up less than capable of doing their job. So you're constantly retraining people. That's a tough one. We have 2 categories of workers, and a number of them are working as Mahala Samiti workers, which means that there's a government program that regulates their hours and their income, and they're working a half day at a rate for the half day, and most of them happen to be the women who are working for us. Their advantage would be that they work several hours getting people's waste collected and in a certain location, and then they can go on and do whatever else for the rest of the day. Some of them take care of their household. Some of them have younger children. I know of at least one who gets cleaned up and goes and works in a shop. She helps as a salesperson in a shop in town. I don't know what they all do with their extra time in the day. But the other category of workers work full-time for us, except for 2 guys, and I'll come to them separately. When I say full-time for us, they're out by 7:30 in the morning. The truck is moving. The ladies have already done their rounds, and the truck has very specific stops to go to and throw the trash in the truck. And hopefully, like we've said, that it has already been separated into wet and dry. Currently, that's one of our big challenges. It's not always separated, but we still put it all in the truck and take it to the grounds where we do the separation, and some of it goes into landfill when we can't do the recycling with it. I hope this gives you a balanced view of the kind of work we do. Thank you for listening and watching.